Welcome to SemStrive. If you are tired of confusing notes and last minute stress, you are in the right place. Let's make this semester easier together. In this video, I will explain you about the verification and validation model, which is called as V or VV model. Before going into this topic, I will explain you what is verification and validation. Verification means it is a set of activity which ensures whether the software we are using correctly implements the required function or not. In simple, we can say that whether the product meets its specification or not. And coming to validation, it means it will ensure the software which we build is traceable to customer requirements, which means whether the product performs as expected or as desired. That is the validating the software. The verification phase simply means the documentation testing phase where all the documents are tested. So this is the diagrammatic representation of VV model. This 4 falls under the verification phase and the last 4 falls under the validating phase. The first one, it is the BRS, CRS and URS. So these are all the documents which are handled by the business people like business analyst. BRS stands for Business Requirement Specification, CRS stands for Customer Requirement Specification, URS stands for User Requirement Specification. All of these documents are handled by business analysts. The business analyst and the business people, they only have the knowledge about these documents, and the developers, they don't have the knowledge to study this document. So the product and project manager, they will convert these documents into the SRS documents. So the SRS stands for Software Requirement Specification. I'll upload a separate video for this SRS document and I will list out all the characteristics and about everything in it. The SRS documents uses the Venn diagrams, data flow diagrams, so the developers are capable of reading it. After converting the BRS, CRS and URS, the high level documents, into the SRS document, which is the technical format, the designing phase starts, which means the HLD and LLD phases are starting. I have said it before that HLD means high level design, which is not used that much but it is main, and LLD means it is a low level design but it is used very much. After reviewing this phase, the coding phase starts. In the coding phase, the programmer will code something, that is the developer will code something, and then he will give to the tester, and the verification phase here completed. Between all the stages, the review is conducted, so which means we are having the point in every phase testing is conducted. After this, we are entering into the validation phase. We are having the 4 types of testing. The first one, it is a unit testing, integration testing, system testing and user acceptance testing. Unit testing and integration testing are called as white box testing because the white box testing, only developers can do it. They can test the code directly. It needs the programming knowledge. And the system testing and user acceptance testing falls under the black box testing category because the functionality of the software is tested here, and here there will be no need for any programming knowledge. It just checks the flows. The first one, it is a unit testing. Unit testing is the first level of testing where the small pieces of codes are tested. For example, let's consider mail. The Gmail, we will all use it. So the Gmail will have many models. Models means we will have the send column and we'll have the compose, draft, spam, etc. So each one is considered as model. Every model is tested individually, which is nothing but the unit testing. It is conducted by the developer. It is a white box testing because it needs the internal code knowledge. So this is the white box testing. Coming to the next, it is nothing but the integration testing. This integration testing, it is performed between 2 or more models. It will check the communication between the models. Sometimes the testers will also perform it. It is classified into incremental and non-incremental. I will give you a detailed explanation in a separate video. This is in simple, the integration testing is the second phase of testing where we should integrate 2 or more models and after that we should test it. That is nothing but the integration testing. This system testing, it will test the overall functionality of application based on the client requirement. We should understand the flow of UI requirement thoroughly, and what environment our customer using should be replicated in our system testing. We should know that the system testing, and this system testing, it is classified into GUI testing, usability testing, functional testing, and non-functional testing, which is a very big portion. I will give you all the things and I'll explain you everything clearly in the next videos. And finally, user acceptance testing means whether the client's requirements are satisfied or not.